and we can see what's going on. Mute that. Let's see who comes in to join us. We've got one person here. Let's see who that is. We're getting some people coming in now. How is everyone tonight? How is everyone doing? How are you keeping? Isabel, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you're keeping well. How are you doing? Yeah, you're the first one here. I thought I was going to be on my own for a moment until you popped in. Brian, thank you very much for coming in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. CW, yes, yes. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Oh, let me turn that on to silent. And we won't get disturbed. What did I lose out on, Brian? She's been there. I'm doing good. Thank you very much. I'm tired. My body's aching. I'm tired. You were waiting for an hour, got confused with the UK and European. Oh, we set our clocks. Which way did they go? They went backwards, didn't they? Yeah, they went backwards. Oh, did they go? Yeah, they went backwards. Yeah. Has he got rid of them? I meant to email him back saying, yeah, I want them, but there were some good pots there. He sent me pictures of them. But there were some good pots there. He sent me pictures of them. How did you pick them up? I hope it's doing all right again now. Is it still spinning? Let me check the internet connection and get this back. Okay, okay. Switch on to data and that'll be better. What do you mean? What do you mean falling out, Isabel? We had a bit of a buffering issue. What's the matter? Yeah, you can come in if you want. Reckon you need a tinfoil hat or the kids playing foot. Yeah. Can you guess whose this hand is that's waving from the side? It's not mine. My two are here. We're going to full lockdown on Thursday. Has that been confirmed now, Frank? Because I saw something, but I didn't know if it was true or not. Okay, don't shake the computer. Ashley's allotment. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in.
Yes.
So we've got a mystery hand in. Can you guess whose it is? We just finished our 14-day quarantine, and we're going back into full on lockdown. Oh, yeah. See, I saw something. We got an email from school a couple of days ago. Do you know? Yeah, a couple of days ago, we got an email from school saying they wanted to update their key worker list of whose children are key workers and who are children of key workers. So, but they haven't been given any information on lockdown. They're just doing prep work. But I think they knew something that we didn't. Kenneth the Kentucky fam, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're having a fun time out there at the moment. So you what saw them on that? See my wife definitely at Halloween for me. Brian, you're naughty man. You're proper naughty. Schools, colleges, and unis are staying open. Okay, so they're not.
Show you Halloween.
Are you coming? Are you coming back? Have you finished, Hadi? Have you finished your dinner? Okay, good girl. Um, non-essential shops are closed. It was a rush to get my non-essential stuff like pots, plants, non-essential. They're like, see, I don't. Do you know like, um, they closed all the left grocery shops and stuff like that open. It just made no sense that some garden centres weren't open because people being able to garden really helped people during lockdown. I mean, I'm sure everyone here benefited from having their gardens during lockdown. If it wasn't for the garden, we would have been in a right mess. I think um, half a lock, half a lock. It's a joke. Need an all in. It don't make sense. You know, sometimes it sounds like it's been. You know, they're just winging it without a plan. Just saying, right, let's go for it. Tony, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. It's been a while since you've been here. I hope you're keeping well. I definitely have a modern wife. She flies around on her. uh, is that how you got your is that how you got the pots, Brian? Click and collect is still operating. Um, I just need Dan. Thank you very much for coming in. Well done on the school talk. I thought it went really well. You know, do you know the event at the school? I thought it went really well. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Sophia, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, I thought, do you know, the kids that came in and joined us, do you know, they were so well behaved. They were so well behaved. They were, you know, they were really enthusiastic and really wanting to get in on things. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I really did. I'm gonna I'm gonna write to some more schools this and because I phoned quite a few schools. You even asked your head teacher as well, didn't you, about me going in and doing some gardening talks? But no one gave me so. John, no one said yes. Um, but
Why?
but this school did, and they are. I think they really enjoyed it. Um, I have a favorite tree of the week: miracle tree or moringa.
What's that?
Have you got Isabella? Have you got moringa tree where you are? Because I want a moringa tree. My local pub has opened a craft beer and food shop that's click and collect. I wish common sense. Andrew, how are you doing? I hope you're coming in lockdown, Mubarak.
What? Laughing monster.
uh, Help! There's a monster behind you. Uh,
Monster's gone.
some of the schools are receiving funding for gardening projects. That'd be really good. That if do you know if they actually got the kids, you know, taught them some actual things. That'd be really good. Because do you know, the way these kids got
Next
involved
year.
with the composting and how eager they were to get into and start weeding up their little car parking area and you know when I told them what the plan was to say okay we're going to save this strip of land down this edge of the car park and we're going to turn it into a nice garden. But they were really excited about it. I'm really excited about it.
I want my apple for teacher. What does that mean?
Oh, Phillipstown Nordic allotments here. Carl, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in.
How do you
Look
know all
out, the
their
teacher
names?
is here.
What?
um,
What does it mean? Look out, the teacher was
so
here.
Frank's saying hello to you. Good evening, dude.
Hello.
Carl brought his apple for the tea.
What does that mean? What does it mean? He bought apple for the teacher.
It's because, you know, when children used to take apples for the teacher as a present for them, and that's what he's joking about. You know,
Who was the
'cause
teacher?
he's joking because he went to the gardening video.
Who was the teacher?
Well, you know the composting video that we did at the school. That's what he's talking. That's what he's joking about. But missed about 5 minutes.
Monty.
You lost. I've had a Brian.
it's
Sorry about
because-
that if that's caused a problem because we had a little bit of internet issues at the start. I hope it's a good connection now. Brian Moringa, Google it is the answer to climate change, hunger. Now that would be a miracle plant. See, it's an edible plant. It's good medicinal plant. Loads of vitamins in there. It's great to build soil because the way it breaks down as well and it regrows. It's absolutely perfect for building soil. The sad thing is, it's not a cold hardy plant. So we'd struggle with that. So you'd have to overwinter it inside a greenhouse, if not in the house. Carl saying great video. We're getting a good bit of feedback on the compost. You can in about sort of that size square. I plant about 5 or 6 peas in that sort of area. So whatever that is, that's about 3 inches square. Come on, do you want to come and say hello to everyone? It's not a bad guy. Come on.
Looking forward to seeing the journey on the school project. Who's that? Frank said
Keep your hands up.
Yay! Buffering! It's buffering! Frank said Jackie's. Yeah!
They don't mind being close together. Yeah, they don't mind being close together at all.
Why is it glitchy?
Why is it glitchy? I don't know. The internet's not very good. No, you can.
Ask me questions.
So no moringa can be sown. It grows so fast. I'm putting it in the soil. That.
Dad, why is it glitching? Hi, Tony.
It's not glitching. It's doing all right.
Hi, Tony. Oh, there's Tony.
There's Tony. Everyone can see Tony. Tony, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in.
He's the lucky monster. Hey, Tony. He's the monster, and I'll show you.
You either need a new computer or another internet. Brian, I need another internet provider.
This guy.
I'm fed up with Sky at the moment.
That's Brian. Who's Brian?
I really am fed up with Sky. We do need a Brian is allotment life.
It's glitching because of monsters. Monsters? Where are monsters? I don't see any monsters. Where? I can bring back the monster.
I stream off my phone
about us.
because the camera's a bit better on my phone, so I stream straight off that.
I'm going to show.
What are you going to show? Upsy. You're going to show Upsy.
Light on.
No, okay. It's okay. It's fine. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm using BT and it's not too bad. See, we were with. Come on, shift that way. Come on, sit back. So, time to blow your ears out there.
Bye.
Come on, sit down. Sit down. Okay, leave me alone.
Daddy, what's the draw?
So,
Time out to draw.
I'm using BT and it's not too bad. Nothing's going on. They're all having a bit of a laugh. Alhamdulillah, I'm keeping well. How are you doing? I'm on Virgin 200 megabits. It's brilliant. See, Frank, we were on Virgin for quite a while, but do you know, we were on. Hang on, we switched about a year ago. So we switched about a year ago, and I was getting fed up of Virgin customer service. So we had a little bit of well, I got on the phone to them and I had a bit of a tiff with Virgin, so we left and switched to Sky. And I'm regretting switching to Sky actually.
Calm down, guys.
Yasin Abdul Walaikum Assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you very much for coming in from the USA. Hope you're keeping well.
Who's Yasin Abdul?
It's because your Wi-Fi, mate. It doesn't do well for streaming.
Yasin Abdul. When Yasin Abdul. When Yasin Abdul names.
Calm down.
What are the names?
No.
Sophia, I think.
Who's that? Sophia.
Tony, we're on a. I think we're on a basic type on Skype. Sit back. They can't see you.
And here and Aya.
Baby, if you sit back, everybody can see you. Doesn't mean you need to go from
Yeah, we're on a basic tariff on Skype.
I'm taking you. Give me
All right.
You got to go bed.
Abdul Rahman, mashallah. How are you doing? Did you see? Did you watch?
What to do?
Did you see the video? So you're from the. So you're from Cambridge. Sit back. So did you watch the video? What did you think of your video that you were on? New pots are going to give me the chance to try out a lot of pots at home. That's brilliant, Brian. That's absolutely brilliant. Not had a single issue, and we have about 10 devices connected permanently. Yasin Abdul, you're here, mashallah. Good, well done. Thanks for joining us. I have a 100 megabyte package, mate. And Tony, 100 megabyte package, is that one of the basic ones, or is that something in the middle?
You can't go near it.
Richard W, thank you very much for coming in. Saw you on Gardener's World yesterday. Yeah, they sent us a message out saying that they were going to do like a little montage of all the little clips that they've featured. Do you know some of the ones that they've picked out from the bunch, and yeah, they put us in there, and I was quite happy with that.
He's banged his head. I know you did it in purpose, boy.
You did it. Dude, can you sit up? Sit up. Come on.
Babe,
Sit
you're
up.
my good boy. Come on.
I'm drawing.
I'm not. That's what. Actually, that's what happened. As soon as we got on live, these guys just come and take over. So I don't get a chance to say anything.
What to
Go and draw a tree.
Flank.
It's a gardening program. Go and draw a tree. Go and draw some gardening stuff. It's the super fast fiber. Okay. See,
Garden design.
the last time Dean was down here, he was trying to get me to switch over to a different package. So I phoned Sky up straight after. He told me which package to go for. I tried phoning Sky up after that. He just can't get through to him. It's absolutely bonkers. Dean, I'm just talking about you, man. 5 visitors. I'm working overtime here, 6 to 11. How are you coping at the moment, Dean? Is it safe at work?
Can I have my phone, please?
Here. I'm just sending.
We'll look out for you in Gardener's World. Well done.
Dan,
It was just a copy. It was just a clip of what we did before. What do you want? So do you want someone to tell him what to draw? So the biggest problem with a lot of internet companies is a minimum of an 18
I'm drawing a garden.
contract.
Minimum.
Terry, thank you very much for coming in. How are you doing?
Frank said 18. Stop slacking. Frank said 18. Stop.
All the gents are in tonight. We've got all the big hitters in tonight, haven't we?
He said.
It's always a pleasure when Tony comes in. Tony.
Frank said. Tony?
I planted my garlic 2 weeks ago. I'm worried it's been too wet and will rot in the ground. Do you think?
Who's Tony?
Tony's there. You said hello to Tony at the start when he came in.
Dad, where's Teddy?
Sit back.
Who's
Babe,
Teddy?
get your hand down. Terry is
Oh,
Terry
Terry's
King. You
King.
met him at Malvern.
Oh, yeah.
What's Terry is?
I
Is
saw
there- there's
Terry's
Terry
big
there.
cabbage.
I can't
Yeah,
see.
you saw Terry's big cabbage. Um,
Can I?
Richard, I don't think they'll be too bad. You know, with the garlic. You know, even though we've had all this rain, I don't think they'll be too bad. You can cover it if you want, if you're really worried. But just if you're really worried, just dig down a little. Is there? There. You said
Tony.
so you dig down a little bit and just check on one.
Hey,
But I think it'll be fine. What was that?
Tony.
Fizzy drink.
We just finished our 14-day isolation now. I've blown my charger for the scooter.
Hey, Tony. What?
Baba, can we go tomorrow and in spring and in autumn? I want to go again.
Okay, just sit up.
My birthday's in spring.
Look,
Is that a dab emoji?
that's a dab emoji that Tony's doing. Still not even got.
Wait, how do you do buy a YouTube dab?
Still not got your what yet, Tony?
You do it.
I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. It's absolutely bonkers here
You
tonight.
have to do this. You do that.
There's Tony. He's doing.
You have to do that.
Look,
to do that.
he's saying hello to you for doing the dab emoji.
Where?
It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers in here tonight.
Where?
I don't know what it is. Something's in the air. It's mental.
I can't see Tony.
That's a what? Oh yeah. Check on them. I'll go find them. I'll go find them.
We'll charge coming Tuesday there. We've got get out in the big world again. But as soon as you do, if we're going into lockdown from Thursday,
Are we?
yeah, full on lockdown again.
What did he say?
I need to
What
go.
did he say?
Do you want my dog? Oh my god, my Zach is blocking people.
Okay, it's okay.
Can someone please tell me
So-
what to
I
do?
need to change it.
So can you give Dave an idea of something to draw, please? I told you go and draw a tree. Get your head away from the screen. Come on,
Hey,
Come on,
your
come on.
eyes gonna hurt when if you come to the game. Go on, sit back.
sit back.
Mom.
So my garlic, Tony, how's your plot looking at the moment? Because have you been able to get down there? Tony in the house. There you go. Tony's in the house. Gee.
What is Tony in the house?
Tony in the house.
Where's Tony?
Oh, Tony's in the
I
house.
don't know. Everyone came in.
Tony.
Nah.
I want a drawing of your monster.
Tony in
There
the
you go.
house.
Where's
Go-
Tony?
Take your time and do it nicely.
Tony.
He's there. He's there. Look, there. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's there. He's
You're
still
gonna
there.
see his picture. You can see his name.
Look, there he is. There.
Simply Why over there?
He's
Do you know, last year, I planted most of my.
He's slide away.
You know, he hasn't flied away. He's still here. Tony,
He's slide
he
away.
hasn't flied away.
Ducky, look. Ducky, look.
You see, last year I planted most of my garlic in October,
Slide away.
and then I planted it.
He slide away.
No, he hasn't flied away. He slide away. He hasn't. He's there. But then I planted a load more in January, and they both did absolutely fine. I mean,
Tony slide away from his dad.
Tony, did you hear that? Apparently he flied away. He hasn't. He's there. Look, there's Tony. He hasn't flied away. He hasn't. He's not gone. Can you suggest a good bhaji recipe for my pumpkins? Richard, I've done a video on making bhaji out. Richard, there. Richard W. there. I've done a video on making bhaji out of pointed gourds. You can follow that same exact same. Yeah, W. Richard W. Yeah, so you can plant that. You can follow that exact same recipe and just put your pumpkins in there. Just chop them fine into small sticks, and you can just use that same recipe.
What's Tony's
He's there. Is Tony's name in the house? Is there? Zach is obsessed with Frank and Tony. Look, Isabel's getting a bit jealous because you're not saying hello to her. Isabel,
Say hi, Isabel.
go on.
Oh, there's Cindy.
Yeah, Tony's put your aeroplanes on.
Tony's getting an APA.
Say hello to everyone, Zaki.
Tony,
I took my
likes to get an APA.
Tony
This
likes
is
to get an
Zaki's
aeroplane,
drawing.
yes.
Do you like Zaki's drawing?
Okay. He's gone bonkers today. He's absolutely gone bonkers today.
Alright,
Uh,
you need to
I'll watch
take
that.
him.
Where's in
Call
the
me,
sword?
alright?
No,
Sorry.
where's in the sword?
Hmm?
Where's in the sword?
Well,
I don't know where his sword is.
I
No,
need
he's
to
alright.
take him,
They're
then
fine.
call
They're
me.
fine.
Call me.
Oh, I did it in an apron. Apron.
No. Go get your paper,
Apron.
and then you can get your stuff.
Apron.
Lots and lots of aeroplanes today. So it's absolutely a bonkers live chat today. I don't know what's going on. The kids have had their fizzy. We just had we just had a dinner of homemade chips tonight. So it's got. Tony likes to get an aeroplane. Yes, he does.
I like to get in the airplane.
Well, you can go with Tony, and then you can scream in his ear for a bit.
I found something.
So, Barefoot Adventures, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. He's put an OK sign up. And Frank's put up a picture of Frank's there. He's put pictures of trains on.
There's an apron.
Yeah, there's lots of aeroplanes, and now he's put some trains up there. So, Barefoot Adventures, how are you doing?
He can make an apron and stick it.
And
He can stick
yeah,
it.
he can stick it all together, and you'll get a tissue because you're
Tony's
slobbering.
in the house. Tony's in the house. Tony's in the house. Tony's in the house. Tony's in the house.
Do you know what? I should just retire and Zaki can entertain you for an hour.
Dad, Tony's in the house.
Get a tissue because you're slow. Dave, pass me a tissue for Zaki. Dave,
Tony's in the house.
pass me a tissue for Zaki. Good boy.
Mom,
Thank you.
I passed in the entire tissue packet. I'm gonna draw coronavirus.
You're gonna draw coronavirus, okay?
Yeah, we're superheroes, and coronavirus is a big virus, like
Okay,
a zombie
okay.
virus.
the boy can make
We're still cropping runner beans
the
here,
boy can make
but
a
finally
boy
nearly
with
finished.
Lego. Boy can make a Ninjago.
Richard, I think we got our.
I can make a Ninjago to
Who can make an Ninjago?
No,
I think we got our last bit of. We got our last few runner beans as well last week. And we're about to pull our plants up. I'll cut them down and plant some garlic on top of them.
No, the boy has
No,
to
the boy.
stick it. No, the Frank has to do it.
Which friend?
No, Frank.
Frank's done you some trains.
He gonna stick it.
The kids, Andrew, they're cracking me up tonight. They're absolutely bonkers today. They're on Sunday
Oh my
today.
God!
So,
Another one.
it's a pumpkin.
It's so crazy that he flew asleep for a long time, and then we can.
He's put some pumpkins up here. Good job, Daddy knows Tony ain't been in there.
I'm gonna smash it.
You're gonna smash it? What are you gonna smash?
He's gonna smash the face.
I'm gonna smash the pumpkin.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
why'd you
smash
do
the
that?
pumpkin. Going to come out.
Don't be doing that.
But it's going to get orange. I'm going to smash it. I'm going to smash the pumpkin.
You're gonna smash the pumpkin? No, we eat the pumpkin.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm
Yes.
going to smash it.
No, you're gonna eat it.
No, yeah.
Yuck, it's not yuck. It's not yuck. It's the best reality show.
I'm going to smash
Ashley,
it.
it's gone absolutely bonkers tonight. See, I thought I'd come on, we'd have a nice,
Smash it today.
we'd have
Smash it today.
we'd have a nice chat. I'd tell you
smash
about
it
me being
today.
absolutely
I'm
knackered
going
from.
to smash it
You're gonna,
today.
okay, well done.
Dad, I can't
You're not
think
gonna
of
stop.
any monsters to draw.
I thought I'd come on and tell you about
Smash it today.
about how tired I am from putting up a fence and all that sort of stuff.
Smash it
And
today.
now this guy's just got absolutely bonkers.
Smash it today. I'm going to
Uh,
smash it.
Six on.
Okay.
You don't have 6 on. You have 2 on.
So,
Which one do the
Hendrik, how are you doing? Living in an Arabic country, they need people as you here. Yeah, we get. That's the great thing about the internet because we can get all over the place. Looks like Halloween is going well in your house, Monty. My wife says she'll drop by drop by while she's flying around on a Hoover.
I'm kind of boo.
You're counting my boo-boos. It's only a scratch. Don't worry about it.
1, 2, 3,
So,
4, 5, 6, 7,
Zach,
8.
do you know one thing about this kid, right? Every time I come in from the garden, he wants to check my arms. He wants to check my arms to make sure, see if I've got any scratches or anything on my arm.
Any monsters to draw.
And if I've got any scratches on my arm, then that's it. He wants to get some. I don't need sun cream on my arm, thank you. But he'll
Can't
go.
think of any monsters to
He'll
draw.
go and find some cream to put on any cuts that I've got. Gee.
Can't think of any monsters to draw.
Oh, you want to cover it up? Okay.
He's a beast.
Zach is gonna make a big money. He needs his own channel.
Can't think of any.
It's all right. You don't need to.
Can't think of any monsters.
It's going white because it's drying up. Don't worry about it. Just leave it. It's okay. No, it needs to dry up. Just leave it. No way could I predict that my young lad would say or do a live no filters. No way. CW, that's what we've got. We've got. You can't see. See, that's what we've got. A house full of no filters. You can't see what?
I can't think of any monsters to draw. I need something else.
Can you sit down? Because if you fall through
Draw a
that,
ghost and a wolf.
draw a ghost and a werewolf. There you go. That's a good idea.
A ghost werewolf.
Yeah. Okay. Emma's downstairs. Okay. You have to be careful. No going back on live. Tony, you can't. Once you're live, that's it. See, I thought right. I'm gonna come on. I've been putting up a fence today. Been shifting all these heavy things about. I'm tired. My arms are hurting, and the plan just went completely sideways. Do you know that the plan absolutely went? Where are you going? No, you're not doing that. Sit down. Good boy. No. Hit the likey thing, guys. That's. If you haven't done that, please do hit that. Gonna use 3 of my big pots in the polytunnel, or for Bill and Ben, and the little weed. No, get down. You're not doing that. That's my computer's up there. If you carry on like that, your mum will come and take you. We want Zachy half an hour a day during lockdown. Just leave him alone in front of the screen. Let's see what. Wait and see. Oh man, I think he'll blow up. I think he'll blow up the internet. He's absolutely bonkers. We used my lower last weekend, cut grass and peelings, leaves, cutting, etc. Now in place under a plastic sheet, composting mulch. You're absolutely right. It goes over very quickly. Come down. Don't do that to him. Don't pull him. It's a good way of mulching, that, Richard. I really like that way of mulching. Just stick everything on and let nature do its course and pull everything into the soil. It'll automatically do it. I see. Make sure. No. We're not doing that. Lift the height of your cut at this time of year, Richard.
It's not WEF.
Are you? Did you manage to cut the lawn all right with all the rain? Because I tried cutting the grass, not last week, the week before, and the lawnmower, it's just like a bog. Do you know where the grass is? It's just like a bog because we've got so much rain on it, and minimum 50 liters. There's some of the big pots from Ronald. See, he showed me the pictures. There was some really crackers in there. I'm keeping my eye on those big bags in my neighbourhood. we need to get a sign up tomorrow, guys. Can you make me a sign saying Pumpkin Recycling Centre? Pumpkin Recycling. Can you make a sign for that?
First you want one
I
that
want-
says bag leaf drop off. Now you want one that says pumpkin recycling
Yeah.
centre.
So make bag leaf drop off and one that says Pumpkin Recycling.
I'm pumpkin. I
Uh,
want to be pumpkin.
I'm
Pumpkin.
I'm an angry pumpkin.
I'm keeping an eye on those.
I'm an angry
I also need bag leaf drop
Yeah, I
off.
left it until we had a few dry. See,
angry pumpkin.
let's get that back up there.
I'm an angry pumpkin.
Oh, stop. Let's get that back up there.
I'm an angry pumpkin.
Oh, stop. No, stop pressing. Look, there's pumpkins up there. There's loads of pumpkins up there. Worth trying past it in with the right variety. What are you doing with those pumpkins? If we get some pumpkins, then what we could do, if we do get people dropping off pumpkins, we can either feed them to the chickens, or we can just feed them to the worms and compost them. That's what I'd do with them.
Or you can smash them and then use the remaining
'Cause-
bits for the soil.
I mean, if they were the pumpkins from home, if they were from people that we'd known,
Dad, how can
no, I don't mean. Do you know if they were from people that we'd have known, and it wasn't during this coronavirus times, then maybe I would have thought about that. But at the moment, with everything that's going on, I wouldn't risk it. Not with my mum in the house, so it'd all just go in the compost. Have you had a chance to yet to make some bread? I'm trying to make sourdough bread. Richard, not yet. It's still on my list of things to do, but I'm scared of making bread. You know, it's because it feels like it's going to be one of those hard, difficult ones to do. But during the last lockdown, I thought, right, I'm gonna have a go at making cakes, and I did a few sponge cakes. You know, I did a couple.
bread?
I made some sponge cakes for you guys, didn't I?
Yeah, it was so fun. For Eve, we made this chocolate cake.
Yeah, we made a chocolate
Yeah,
cake.
we did. I didn't even get to have any.
And we
I
made
don't remember.
and cheesecakes. I found out I'm good at making cheesecakes.
Yeah, Baba, you should sell cheesecakes.
No, I don't think they're good enough to be selling.
You should sell cheesecakes.
Crystal's Pets and Plants. Crystal, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. The seeds are good for the chickens. See, Hendrik, that's what I was thinking. You know, if people do drop off the pumpkins, if we can't compost them, then what we could do is, just feed them to the chickens. The chickens would love the pumpkin seeds and they'd love to eat the pumpkins as well. I think they'd go. You nearly sent everything flying there, buddy. Where'd you get your milk from?
I don't know.
Come on.
It's all Dad, how can we find something to buy on that's waterproof? How would we find something
My last.
to buy on that's waterproof? We only need to find something to buy on that's waterproof. Wash off.
Just make a sign and then we'll put some plastic over
Again
it.
from the center, Ethan.
My last cut on the lawn will be
Again
with a
from
hovermore
the
with a
center,
lawn collection box.
Exactly.
No
right.
wheels to
Look
leave
at
nuts.
this thing out
Rocks.
of my cup.
See, I thought the wheels would be beneficial for the grass. Actually, do you know if they French some of that down, the wheels gonna get what? Where do you get the glue from? Okay, yeah, I brought it up.
That's not
My brother-in-law makes fairy cakes. I want. I like fairy cakes. Brian, I like fairy cakes. Fairy cakes. I like fairy cakes.
Can I have a fairy cake for my birthday?
I love making my own bread, but can't do it with the stuff of prepping sourdough. I won't even know where to start with sourdough. What do you have to do? Not a Spider-Man, sourdough, a Spider-Man cake. I'll make you a Spider-Man cake, buddy. I'll do that. Yeah. So, what's going on here? Something. Richard's replying about the sourdough.
Dad, look, the stream. Daddy,
Hi, Bezzy75. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. What breed of chicken would you recommend to raise in a backyard? What are you looking for? Are you looking to which country are you in? What kind of chicken are you looking for? Are you looking for something that's a pet, something that's just a really good egg layer, or something that you can grow for some meat? What you're trying to do? Because if you're trying to do eggs, then I mean, if you for a family chicken, and if you're going for eggs, then do you know the red hybrids? So the names aren't coming to my head, but do you know the typical red hybrids? They're absolutely fantastic for eggs. That's what they're bred for, and because of the way they're bred, they're really tame and really relaxed. Especially if you've got kids. I mean, we've got some red hybrids that my kids, even Zaki will just, go out into the garden, go and pick one up, grab him, squish him a bit, let him go again. So the other one,
I'll grab and walk around with it.
leghorns are really. Leghorns are really good for leghorns are really good for egg production as well. They're quite good. They're they're very good, and they lay white eggs. So if you're used to brown eggs in the shops, then that might make a bit of a difference.
Wait, I remember I put a chicken on the swing on the slide. When I put it on the slide, it just went and just jumped off. And I also put it on the swing. It stayed there. I gave it a little push and it just jumped off. It's so funny.
But yeah, so you're red. Yeah, there you go. Warren's is a good one. Warren's an absolutely brilliant one. Your Rhode Island Reds, those kind of hens, they're absolutely fantastic. Laura, thank you very much for coming in. Hope you're keeping well. He said that he'll make Spider-Man cake in front of witnesses. See, Laura's caught me out there.
The man's gonna make it.
I think I'm gonna have a go at. Do you know what?
The man's gonna make the cake.
I'll have this sort of like artistic image of Spider-Man in my head and how I'm gonna do it and everything. And I bet you it'll just end up like a red, white, and blue cake.
Yeah, you're very bad at making it. Wait, I know what I can do.
You didn't like my cake? I thought they were quite good.
I know icing color. Wait, you can do. I like how the cake tastes, but how you gonna do the icing? How you gonna do the icing is gonna be bad. Or you can just copy Zaki's shoes. You can just copy Zaki's shoes and do Spider-Man. I'll do it. So Baba, look, you can. You know what? Baba.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
For my birthday in Ramadan last May, and when we were making the cake, there was this hard thing I bought from Tesco's, hard icing thing.
Yeah.
Then we made shapes with it. You can make a shape
Oh,
of a Spider-Man face. And
That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea. You're a genius.
Yeah, that's what we
Absolute
did.
genius.
I made a butterfly as well. I got the butterfly. I tried to make a Sonic spin attack, but then it ended up with one bottom
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
wanted
Granddad
my cake.
always kept
I
Rhode
bet you
Island,
my
but the
cake is
cockles were always
much
went
like
for my
it.
grandmother's backs.
Dad, look. This is our garden. You know, I'm gonna draw the filter box. That's our slide.
Oh, careful! You need to fell on Zaki's head.
That's our slide, Baba. That's our slide and our swing. That's the seesaw.
That's a really good picture. Show everyone your picture of our
I
garden.
haven't finished yet.
Okay.
I
So you're gonna show the picture before we finish, okay?
Yeah.
So
I just need to draw.
Dave, how's yours coming on?
I need a picture of Danny Phantom because I need help drawing his head. Last time it just looked like a triangle with this.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Danny Phantom.
I don't know what Danny Phantom is.
It's a cartoon that was out in
Sit
about
down.
2016 or something.
Oh, so years and years ago, yeah?
It was on Nickelodeon.
Okay, just sit down and go and do it.
Oh no, it was
Go
made in
and make my poster. Pumpkin recycling. Go on.
2004.
Gee.
Actually, no, thank you.
Loud house. This is a very loud house.
The Loud House cartoon.
Could be some truth in that. I know there's a real film Lighthouse. You're in it.
Film.
they
Dad. I need a picture of
want to
Danny
watch something
Phantom.
called The Loud House on TV.
The
Forget watching that. You've got The Loud House. In
No, white-haired kid
The Corpse.
who has a lion closet turned room with white hair.
See,
And 10 sisters.
Richard, that sounds like my type of exercise. You know, just lying on the floor. I can do that. I can have a go at that.
Oh, we sit on you.
No.
Now we're gonna sit on you.
These guys did a really good job actually. Ian Naylor, thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're keeping well.
Planks.
I mean, these two did an absolutely brilliant job earlier. I came in from working on the fence in the
We
garden,
need the head.
and I said to them both, "Can you guys rub my back?" So this one was with her elbows digging in. Oh no, not now! We're not into that.
What's with your nose? It looks so weird.
That's because you're looking at it upside down. The other one's with his fists and yeah,
No, it also
quite
looks weird.
nice,
I also
actually.
use my head.
Sit down.
I actually
But that hurt. That. What did you just do? There? She's just giving me a dead arm. What do you want?
I need to draw the head of Danny Phantom.
Okay, no, you're drawing the pumpkin recycling sign.
No, I
Don't do
wasn't.
that.
I quit.
Monty likes the corpses as exercise. That sounds like my type of exercise. I can do that. You know, just lie down on the floor. That's my type of thing. That.
Both of them.
Gee, Baba.
No, I'm not. Baba, on the back leaf drop off, can I draw? Picture of Danny Phantom.
Go and get the other phone and do it on that. Why do people have a hot compost bin outside?
I'm cutting.
You know them garlic thing that come out.
Then I think it's not here.
Dad, look, there's the garlic.
Is this sound comes and goes? Let me take this out of the case. You know, we've had a lot more problems since I got. No, don't.
The phone then.
So off my old phone, these lives were a lot easier than camera and stuff. And it's every time.
Where they go?
Okay. Partial sound. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's the I don't know what to do, guys. This phone's supposed to be making things.
Then
Okay,
Next
show
slide.
your picture.
wait, I'll show you first. There's the three. Me, my brother. Walks around, and there's the filter thing.
That's getting decent sound. Some people are not
Garlic
getting
and
any
carrots.
sound at all. So, do you want to show your picture because I'm going to call it a day? Come on.
Promise.
Okay, no, you show me yours.
I'm gonna just want to show that
So-
I added a little.
My actual little son.
Now I know where you live. Right.
Unmute.
There we go. Has that made a difference?
Yes, my hands in here.
Type something, and you'll see how you get a name in blue. About the technical issues with the sound, I don't know why it's doing that.
I think I know why.
Is that little sign behind you?
The old man is bald.
There's something I can do on this
To find the
phone,
cat and go away.
but Okay, right.
Blue and some
guys,
magic
I'm gonna
normal.
call it a day there. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.